Dad died in 1944. I was deputy for General Marshal for war planning, and I just couldn't get home. I still feel terrible about that. I should have been there, but war is not soft. All I could do was shut the door of my office for half an hour and think about him. I won't say Dad was a demonstrative man, because he wasn't, except when he was angry. And you probably guessed, I inherited his anger for better or worse. But it was David Eisenhower's integrity and discipline that served us all. It was always difficult for me to tell my affection for him. He never made it easy, but I loved my dad. And I'm proud he was my father. Now my mother, it wasn't just her good-heartedness that made her a remarkable person. It was a lifetime of teaching and working. Mother was born in 1862 in the Shenandoah Valley, Virginia, when the Civil War was raging down that valley. So she didn't just read about war. She saw it, ruined homes, ruined lives. That's what made her ready to help anybody, no matter who they were, taking care of other people the way it's supposed to be. She died in 46, and her last words were to Mrs. Robinson, her caretaker, when she asked for a hot water bottle to ease her discomfort. Please, go right back to bed. You might catch cold yourself. In 1883, when most girls were ready to settle down, my mother thought the best way to improve her life was to get a good education above all else, including marriage. So she left home on her own, attended Lane University in Lecompton, Kansas. She studied everything from agriculture to zoology. When we started the Department of Health, Education, and Welfare in 1953, I put a woman on the cabinet to run it. People were surprised, but if she'd been alive, she would have said, well, why not? And when she did settle down, I think I know a thing or two about command structure, organization, but there was nothing I could have taught Ida Eisenhower. She had 6 boys in 3 rooms, trading chores, doing the laundry, hoeing the corn, milking the cows, spading the ground in spring so she could plant the flowers she was so passionate about. And sure, we grumbled, but we knew we were needed, and she loved us all, none above the others. In 44, Anthony was a lawyer in Kansas City. No, a banker in Kansas City. Edgar was a lawyer out in Tacoma. Earl was a engineer in Pennsylvania. Milton was president of Kansas State University. And I was involved in that conflict over in Europe. After D-Day, a reporter went to the house and said, Mrs. Eisenhower, you must be very proud of your son. She smiled and said, which one?